Today, I'm going to tell you about the book, Master Your Mindset, The Master's Way. To develop a master's mindset in life, the first thing you need to understand is how powerful your thoughts are. Every day, we have thousands of thoughts, most of which come to us unconsciously. These thoughts slowly turn into our beliefs, and from those beliefs, our behavior is formed. So, if your thoughts aren't on the right track, your life will head in the wrong direction too. The author gives an example here. Say you want to start a business. Two thoughts might come to your mind. The first one is, I can't do it. I don't have enough money. No experience means you shouldn't take risks. The second thought is that it might be tough at first, but if I keep learning and trying, I'll succeed one day. The first thought will stop you. The second thought will help you move forward. The reality hasn't happened yet. It's just your mind making the decision on whether you move ahead or stay put. Here's a story. There was a young man who worked hard every day, but his friends had the habit of wasting time, thinking negatively, and finding problems in everything. Slowly, even that young man. One day, he realized that the problem wasn't with him, but with his environment. So, he gathered the courage to change his surroundings and made new friends who were hardworking and positive. Within a few years, his life completely changed. The lesson here is, if you want to soar like an eagle, you've got to leave the flock of pigeons behind. Because eagles always fly high in the sky, while pigeons stay stuck on the ground. That's where a master's mindset is different. An ordinary person sees problems as walls, but a master uses them as steps. Instead of getting lost in fear because of problems, you use them to climb higher. See problems as chances to learn new skills. The book also says that self-talk is one of the main things that shape our lives. We talk to ourselves all day long, either quietly in our minds or out loud. How these talks go really affects our confidence. If you keep telling yourself, I'm a failure, I can't do this, your mind will believe that's the truth. But if you say, I can do it, I'm learning every day, I'm moving forward, then your mind will slowly get stronger. The author says that masters always talk to themselves in a positive way. They know this. The only way to deal with criticism, failure, and pressure around you is to build strength within your mind. That strength comes from the right kind of self-talk. Another important aspect is discipline. Many people think talent or luck is the key to success. But the author says, even if you have talent, without discipline, it will eventually run out. On the other hand, even with average talent, if you have discipline, you can achieve extraordinary success. Discipline means doing small tasks regularly every day, which eventually leads to big results. To develop a master's mindset, learning patience is super important. Nowadays, everyone wants quick results, but the path to mastery shows that real achievements come slowly, step by step. Like planting a tree, it doesn't give fruit right away. You have to keep watering it, giving it sunlight and time, and eventually, it bears fruit. The main lesson is about thinking, self-talk, discipline, and patience. These four things build a master's mindset. Once you get a handle on them, you can improve in every area of life. Another big part of developing a master's mindset is focus or attention. There are so many distractions all around us. Social media, mobile notifications, other people's criticism, memories of past failures. These things tear our mind apart. An ordinary person gets trapped in this web of confusion, but a master knows where to focus their attention. If you try to pay attention to everything in life, you won't be able to do anything properly. Instead, focus deeply on a few things. It's like lighting a fire. If you throw little sticks of light in 10 different places, nothing will catch fire. But if you concentrate all your effort in one spot, that's where the flame will blaze. To keep your focus sharp, it's super important to have a clear goal. The author says, a goal is like a compass. Just like a compass shows the way on a journey, a goal guides our life's path. If the goal is unclear, the mind gets confused too. So, To develop a master's mindset, you need to set your goal clearly. But just setting a goal isn't enough. You also need a plan to achieve it. The author mentions a simple rule called the one-step principle. It means don't get scared by big dreams. Break those big dreams into small steps. Move forward one step every day. Doing this will help. The dream won't seem scary anymore. Instead, it'll feel achievable. Another important lesson here is the power of habits. The author says, we create our habits, and then those habits shape our lives. It's the small daily actions that actually build our future. If you make it a habit to read a little every day, one day you'll be full of knowledge. If you exercise a bit every day, one day you'll be healthy and strong. But if you waste time every day, one day you'll have to deal with the consequences of that wasted time. The experts know that habits are a hidden power. That's why they consciously choose good ones, build good habits, and break bad ones. The author says the easiest way to change habits is to start small. Don't try to make big changes all at once. For example, working out for an hour every day can feel tough, but starting with just 5 minutes is easy. Once the habit sticks, you can slowly increase it. The book also talks about the importance of managing your time. Time is the only resource that, once gone, never comes back. Having a master's mindset means respecting your time, avoiding wasting it on unnecessary stuff, and getting the important things done first. The author talks about a rule called priority first, which means do the most important tasks first and leave the rest for later. At the end, the author reminds us that if we manage our focus, goals, habits, and time well, we slowly start moving toward mastery. The strongest tool a person has is their brain, and what controls that brain is their mindset. The main lesson of this book is that if you can control your mind, you can succeed in every part of your life. It will happen. But if your mind controls you, no matter how talented you are, you'll stumble and fall halfway. The writer says, to walk the path of mastery in life, you first have to realize that our life is shaped not by the outside world, but by our inner perspective. The same situation can come to two different people, but one sees it as an opportunity, while the other sees it as an obstacle. The one who sees the opportunity moves forward, and the one who sees the obstacle stops. Where's the difference? It's all in the mindset. From childhood, we grow up surrounded by various beliefs, ideas, and habits. Family matters. The rules of society and experiences of failure create a kind of mental programming in our minds. Often, this programming holds us back. We start thinking, I can't do it, or I'm not good enough. But the Master's Way teaches us that whatever you think becomes your reality. For example, imagine a student who does badly on a test. If they think I'm a failure, I can't do anything, their confidence will break. But someone else might use the same experience to learn. They might think, I lost this time, but I figured out where I'm weak. Next time, I'll prepare much better. This mindset is what being a master is all about. The author keeps saying in this book that we need to push negative thoughts away because thoughts are like seeds. If you plant seeds of negative thoughts in your mind, the result will be failure, fear, and restlessness. But if you plant seeds of positive thoughts, you'll get confidence, peace, and success. Another big lesson on the path to mastery is gratitude. When we keep worrying about what we don't have, our mind gets weak. But when we're thankful for what we do have, then our minds get stronger. Gratitude is like a light that pushes away dark thoughts. The author wants to tell us that the path to mastery starts from within. You can't change the outside world, but changing your mindset is totally possible, and that's real control.